What's up, guys? We're back to another video, and today I'm going to be talking about who I think the next Fighters Pass 5 characters could be. I'm going to be doing 5 characters that have been talked about a lot, and they're very likely to. I'm going to be sharing how I think they could fit in, and how I do believe they won't be able to fit in. I usually can't stay focused during matches whenever I'm talking as well. So right now I'm probably just gonna do random, and I'm also gonna put this character on CPU, and then you guys can just watch because I do need some footage for the video. I just don't want to just talk into a blank screen. But yeah, so we're just gonna be doing that. But I am also gonna be talking. Pikachu vs. Palutena, right now. So I am gonna be talking about it, and so the first one I have on my list is Doomguy. Doomguy, I think, does possibly have a chance, but I don't think he has the best chance. Mainly because he's from an M-rated game. But again, they can tone down the character himself. I'm not worried that they would be able to do that. But the thing is, Bayonetta and Metal Gear and Bayonetta, they don't have super bloody backgrounds and areas. They're just very inappropriate characters, and they're just bloody characters, you know. But Pikachu's at 69%. But yeah, so I do think he does have a chance, but his stage, I think, would be the main complicated part. Then also, I don't know how you would be able to put in cameos. If they're all either going to be gory or bloody, like the Cacodemon, or just any other, any of the enemies or whatever. Since I don't think there's, too many, other non-enemy characters or non-playable characters, besides from enemies, in the game. I could be wrong, I know. I haven't played in a while. It's been quite a while. But I don't know which one they would add. Either Doomslayer or Doomguy. A lot of people say, oh, they're the same thing. Not really. That's the reason why they have Doomguy is the original, but the one from the original games. But Doomslayer is the one from the newer games. I think the newer games are more bloody. So they and also he does look just literally like a male version of Samus. So I do think they were try to fix that a little bit. So I do think Doomguy's look would probably fit in. And they could do a lot with his colorations and all that. I do believe they could do good with. It's just the cameos, the spirits, and the stage that I'm kind of worried about. Or just the stage and the spirits, since with Dragon Quest they don't really have too many cameos. The only cameos they really have are from slimes. So I guess you could have a Cacodemon themed one. Well, it's kind of like Brigid Orphan. But it's just the Cacodemons there. Or I don't know, one of the Metroid stage. I keep on forgetting. I don't remember its name. I'll have to show you guys. I think it's Brinstar? Yeah, I think it's Brinstar. It has this the huge insect thing. So I do think that could work. Maybe. I'm not sure. But the stage and the spirits are the main part that they would have trouble with more than anything. Now time for the next character, which is Sora. That's another character that a lot of people have been wanting. Sora is the main character that people want from a next Square Enix character. People want Sora. I understand he's a fan favorite. People love Kingdom Hearts, not King of Hearts, but people love Kingdom Hearts. So I do understand that. But the bad thing is Disney. Listen, with the whole Spider-Man thing too. I don't really think Disney plays well with others. They usually just want money. That's the main thing with Disney, and that's all companies. And I know me and my friend talking about it, and he's like, "I'll beat the crap out of you," because I'm like, "Oh well, they might release a challenger pack soon near Christmas because it's extra money." But all companies do that. They try to get money. They try to get as much money as possible. But most game companies don't really care about they do care about getting the money. Otherwise, why make him if you're just gonna go poor from spending all your money on it? But I think there is a fine line between too much and then too little. Like you're trying to get too much money, or you're getting too little, or you don't care enough. You just want to please your fans, and that's kind of what Nintendo and all these game companies are doing. But Disney doesn't see it that way. That's the thing. Like Square Enix, I think would be willing to give them Kingdom Hearts. I keep on saying King of Hearts. Kingdom Hearts, Sora, and Smash. You know, I do believe that they would. But the Disney is the big problem because they both share the character. So I mean, like you kind of have to have like that thin line. Like, well, I don't like. It's kind of like I don't know. Disney and Square Enix have been playing nice with. They have been playing nice, which is why we keep on getting Kingdom Hearts games. Yep, I said Kingdom Hearts, not King of Hearts. We keep on getting Kingdom Hearts games because Disney has been playing decently well recently, and that's a good thing. We might be able to get Sora, but honestly, I think when it comes to Disney, they're probably gonna be trying to get even more than just Sora in there. But that's just me. I don't know. Like, and honestly, obviously, they're not gonna like the entire point of Smash is to celebrate games, but Disney doesn't see it that way. Again, like game companies, like okay, we need to celebrate these. These are fan favorites. While Disney is just like it's money. Like that's the main thing with Disney. So unless Sora, like more than just Sora is getting in the Smash, they might not. But I think because it will get the money since it's in the Fighters Pass, I think they will be willing just because of the money part. Now, the next character I have is Crash Bandicoot. Now, Vergabin has already confirmed, or yeah, Vergabin and Sabi, I think, have said that Crash Bandicoot is not going to be Fighters Pass 5, but I do think he does have a chance. And if they are trying to celebrate games, what better way than getting characters from all three of the main consoles? Like the Microsoft, sorry, I don't know how to speak, but the Microsoft rep is Manjo. The Nintendo rep is obviously way too many, like 90% of the roster is Nintendo. Animal Crossing, you have Mario, Pokemon, like 90% of the stages on here, like discounting like these three and a few others are like all Nintendo. This little chunk right here, like this little chunk of space right freaking here is like all only third parties, and there's a few more scattered around here, like here and here and all, but 90% and like where is it? Where's Shadow Mode Silent? I forgot. Oh, right here. Like that's it though. The rest is all Nintendo. Like Find Me, Mario Circuit, Mario Galaxy, Wii Fit Studio, Boxing Ring, Hyrule Castle. So you have all kinds of Nintendo properties. And then you also have, and if we get Crash in here, he was not featured in PlayStation All Stars, but he still is a PlayStation All Star. He is a big Sony character, but he's also been on Nintendo platforms, just like Banjo. So I do think he has a good chance, but an Activision I do think will be willing to put him in the game. And because Sony doesn't really own him, I don't think sorry, that was a voice crack. But I don't think they're gonna really have a problem with it. Sony, like, they don't really get a say since they don't own Crash Bandicoot. Activision does, and I think Activision will be good for it. But because he's like mainly associated with PlayStation, it would kind of be like Sony's getting their own representative in here. I mean, Spider-Man would be cool, but again, he's not like a game character. So there's so many characters that would be cool in Smash that Sony does own. But like Spider-Man, I think Spider-Man would be cool in Smash, but because it's not a game character. So Crash Bandicoot, I think would be the best bet. Maybe God of War. I think Kratos from God of War would be freaking amazing. But it's Kratos from God of War. I mean, like, I don't think so. Like him himself, like they would have to do like honing down nearly his entire character to fit in. Well, with Bayonetta, like or not Bayonetta, Snake, all they had to do is like not add pistols or whatever, just add bazookas and all, and add no blood. That wasn't, but it was still the same character. But also, and now, so I do think Crash Bandicoot does have a chance, but honestly, if Sony was like to get a say in it, I think they probably would also say Crash. Of course they're not if it is Crash because they don't own the character. But it would, again, he's like a PlayStation All Star. So I'm like, I just kind of feel like it would kind of be like if they're gonna do PlayStation, why not add Crash? He fits into the tone of the game, and just imagine like a Wumpa Island stage. I think that would be incredible. And his spirits could be Neo Cortex. whatever the female one is, I always forget. I think it's like Tiny the Tiger, but and like something kangaroo or whatever. But there's so many characters from the Crash series from all these different years, and the same thing goes with Spyro, who's gonna be my number 4. But it's the exact same with him. The only thing is, I would kind of say he's more of an Xbox representative, because he's like, or not even Xbox. I feel like he's just an Activision representation. But I think I should talk about, and my friend told me this, like, oh, it could be a Skylander. I think the Skylander would actually have a better chance than actually regular Crash, or actually I just feel like they all would have a good chance, because Activision and Nintendo have teamed up in the before with the Skylander amiibos, where there was a Donkey Kong and Bowser Skylanders, but they played as amiibos as well. If you used them on the Wii U, you can use them as Bowser and Donkey Kong amiibos. So I think that might be like a pretty good sign that we might get an Activision rep. Not really a Sony rep, more of just like an Activision rep. Now, my final character that I do want to talk about is Ryo Hayabusa. Or, not, I actually have two, sorry. I forgot about one of the character. And that's Ryo Hayabusa. Ryo Hayabusa, I think, does have a chance. But again, Sabi and Vergaman have announced that he's not going to be in Fighters Pass 5. But I don't think it won't stop him from becoming a later, like a future DLC character. I do think he still has an amazing chance of being in. But even if it's not in, this Fighters Pass, if they do make another Fighters Pass, I do think he has one of the best chances of making it in. Because he is just a Nintendo veteran. Honestly, he's just like Banjo and Doom guy. He's like a second party character. With his first I think he was in an arcade game, but his first console appearance was on the NES. And I do think he would be a great character to have in Smash. And the only real ninja character we have is Greninja, but honestly I just feel like it's kind of just like a mix between a regular ninja and Squirtle. That's just me. Now the next one is Hachi. I do think a Namco rep is due in Smash, since the only one we have is Pac-Man, and he doesn't. I'm not saying I think Pac-Man is great and all, but I do think we could get another one. Do I think it's from Tekken? No, I do not think it will be from Tekken, because we already have. Or even if Heihachi is going to be in here, I mean, here's one thing. Here's a source of evidence that I think he might be a fighter. Or actually a few. I keep on forgetting that this pops in my head. I lost my script. But Heihachi has his Mii fighter, right? And he's a fighting game character. So if they're gonna re-release his Mii costume, why would they not do it with the rest of the fighting characters? Like Ryo Sakazaki, Iori, or even Akira, like all of those characters in Nakaru. They could have added those characters with the rest of the fighting game reps. The rest they could have added him in instead of Jackie. They got Akira and Heihachi. But it was only Akira being brought back, so I mean, Akira, it's not like going to confirm he's already deconfirmed, because he already is. He's an assist trophy. But Heihachi, we haven't really, and also, but I don't think it's just Heihachi. I do think Lloyd from Tales of Symphonia does also have a chance, since they actually trademarked it a few months ago, like the logo for it. I think it was like a book or something, and then the title. And a lot of people were speculating that could possibly be for Smash. And I'm not saying they're wrong. I actually do think it could very well be for Smash that could be for. And Heihachi, it could be either of them, and maybe even both. Maybe Lloyd Irving for Fighters Pass 5, and maybe Heihachi from, what's it called? Tekken. Or for Fighters Pass 2, if they're gonna announce the second Fighters Pass, if they're gonna have the second Fighters Pass. Anything kind of goes. If they're from a game originally, I think they have a good chance. But Heihachi, I think he kind of, and not only that, but also we do need a Namco rep, but also dang it, I already forgot the other one. But we do need another Namco rep, and also he does actually I think one of Pac-Man's taunts does have him in there. And again, that could just put a little teaser or whatever. But I, me and my friend talking, and and that also could just be like a jab that, oh, he is coming to Smash. But yeah, so anyway, that's all for today, guys. Talk to you guys later. I better go. So yeah, that's all for now. Bye.